Good morning, boys and girls, or boy and girl. We have um, One Well, which is the story of water on Earth. Today, our focus is talking about text features. And text features are those things that are added to our story that's not actually part of our story that give us extra information. And so I wanted to look at this book. Look at this story. I want you to notice these features here. Here's our story. This is our story. This is the actual text. But then we have all of these features here that are giving us extra information about our story. So, one well, it says, imagine for a moment that all the water on earth came from just one well. This isn't as strange as it sounds. All water on earth is connected. So, there really is just one source of water, one global well from which we all draw our water. Every ocean wave, every lake, stream, and underground river, every raindrop and snowflake, and every bit of ice and glaciers and polar ice caps is part of this one well. So whether you are turning on a faucet in North America, pulling water from a well in Kenya, or bathing in a river in India, it is all the same water. And because it is all connected, how we treat the water in the well will affect every species on the planet, including us, now for years to come. So this says Earth is the only planet that has liquid water and is therefore the only planet that can support life. You need water, and so does every other living organism, and every person, every planet, and every animal. Without water, nothing can survive. The amount of water on Earth hasn't ever changed. It has been the same for billions of years. That's really crazy to think about, especially when we have droughts and um, we have rivers and lakes that dry up. Here's the water in the well. See our story here? We live on a watery planet. Almost 70% of Earth's surface is covered with water. This surface water is found in oceans, lakes, rivers, streams, marshes, even in puddles and in the morning dew. There is so much water that if you looked down at Earth from space, it would appear blue. But there's also water we can't see beneath the Earth's surface. This groundwater can be found just about everywhere. It fills the cracks in rocks and the spaces between rocks, grains of sand and soil. Most groundwater is close to the Earth's surface, but some of it is buried quite deep. Water is also frozen in glaciers and polar ice caps, and there is water in the atmosphere. Every one of these water sources feeds Earth's one well. This says, where is the water on Earth? In the oceans, 97%. 97% is in the oceans. Ice caps and glaciers, 2.14%. Groundwater, 0.61%. Fresh lakes, 0.009%. Inland saltwater seas, 0.008%. Moisture in the soil, 0.005%. Water in the atmosphere, 0.001%. And rivers, 0.0001%. Yes, there is more water in the atmosphere and soil than in all the Earth's rivers. I want you to notice that. The Earth's rivers went another zero over. More moisture and water in the soil and the atmosphere than there was in this. That's crazy to think about. I want you to notice there's more features here about our story. Look at this feature here. This is giving us a chart to look at, a diagram to look at, explaining the water cycle. Let me see what else is in this book that we have. There's just lots of little information in these added features that are not part of our story here. So that's what text features are. Here's one that has a graph. See the graph? That is a text feature. And it talks about the place, the average daily water per use. Wow. Look at this. North America, 55 buckets of water a day is what we Americans consume per person. In Russia, 27 and a half. Poland, 14 buckets. India, 7. Ethiopia, 1 bucket a day is consumed per person. That's telling us we Americans waste a lot of water. China and India are home to over 1/3 of the world's population, and yet they only have access to 1/10 of the world's fresh water. Fresh water. We don't have fresh water for everybody in the world, and we all have water. Isn't that crazy? Our other book that I wanted to show you is called Titanic. Titanic. And this book also has some cool text features in it. There's our story here and here. You've got pictures, and here's telling us Titanic survivors aboard the Carpathia. This is the ship that came and saved them and rescued them. Here's a poster advertising the prestige of ocean travel. And then throughout our book, we have more of our text, and then we've got the added features here. We've got the picture, J. Bruce Ismay, and here's the Titanic and the Olympic under construction in Belfast. Shows the Titanic here, and then the Olympic there. They're being constructed. It'd be pretty cool to construct a boat, a big ship. Some more pictures. We have a chart, diagram here, explaining different parts. Here's another one showing you the different, how long it is, the different parts. It's pretty cool. Okay, these are called sidebars. These are called sidebars. They're added information that's just in a little bar that's on the side, hence the name sidebar. So these are called sidebars. There's a map. There's a map showing us some added information about our story, showing us the Titanic's route on where they leaving the British Isles here and coming to New York here. And here's where they hit the ice field, the big iceberg. I'm going to see if I can find these books, and I'll put them online for you, I hope. I can't promise that I'll put them on there. But our focus today was text features. And so I want you to go and I want you to create, and I believe I've attached an anchor chart to show you what text features are. And you can copy that anchor chart. But what I would really like for you to do is to create an anchor chart. I want you to find all the different kinds of text features that is in that anchor chart. And I want you to create your own anchor chart. Okay? Good luck with text features. Have fun and have a great day. Bye-bye.